It's time for Atletico Madrid to win the Champions League. This is the perfect opportunity for them to take it. And I think coming off of victories over Barcelona and Bayern Munich, they have to be considered the slight favorite in this final against Real. Real Madrid 2 years ago in 2014, they were the favorite going in. They got their 10th title. Atletico were not expected to even supposed to make it that far. And they stunned everyone and made it to the final. But now, there's more expectation on Atletico. They're a team now that nobody is surprised that reaches the final. And just looking at these two teams right now, what kind of form that they are in, how they're playing, who has the most momentum, it's all with Atletico. Real Madrid this whole season, they've had doubts, they've had injury scares. Credit to Zinedine Zidane for getting them to the final. They have the talent to win it, but they have not really been that impressive this season. And I think the semifinal against Manchester City exposed some of those weaknesses that Real has. These are two teams in the Spanish league that know each other very well. So I expect this to be a very tense, tight affair. And I think it's going to be different than 2 years ago when we had a high-scoring game with Real Madrid winning 4-1 in extra time. There's no way in hell Real Madrid are going to score 4 goals on Atleti like they did in 2014. It's just not going to happen, guys. They might win, but they're not going to blow them out. Atletico, on the other hand, they came within 2 minutes last time of winning the Champions League off of Diego Godin's header. They gave up the late goal against Sergio Ramos to tie the game. And then it went to extra time, and we all know what happened. The rest is history. Atletico has a point to prove. Diego Simeone has a point to prove. And they want revenge. It's an all-Madrid derby. But I think, my prediction, Atletico Madrid is going to win the Champions League this year. It's just their time. No undécima for Real. A first title for Atleti. And it'll be a very sweet, sweet moment for the club getting the first European championship against their bitter rivals. The oldest rivalry in Spain of the last 100 years. It's time. And I think Atletico are going to do it. Prediction? 1-0. 1-0. And the goal is going to come in the second half. Around the 60th or so minute. That's my prediction. 1-0. Atletico defeats Real Madrid. I don't know who's going to score. No idea who the substitutes are going to be. But it's going to be a very tense, It's going to be a very tight affair. Real is going to struggle to score against Atletico. I don't think they will score. I think Atletico will hold them back, get a goal on the counterattack like they did against Bayern, and hold them off. Atletico wins this. If I had to predict another scoreline, I would say 2-1. But even then, not a high-scoring game, guys. It's not going to be 5 goals like we saw a couple of years ago. Atletico Madrid. It's time. It's time. And Diego Simeone, he's going to take them there.